Alrighty. Good morning, yogis. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website at simhayoga.com. My live streaming schedule is on there, as well as my Venmo information. My Venmo handle is Simha Yoga Lab. 8096 is the 4-digit code for verification if needed. Classes are $10, and if you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. We can definitely work with that. The videos on both Facebook and YouTube now are up, definitely on YouTube permanently. However, maybe on Facebook it'll just be about 4 or 5 days. So take a look at my videos, enjoy the practice, and please keep sharing and keep coming back for practice. All right, today's class is intermediate advanced. For those of you who have tighter hips, go ahead and elevate sitting up on a block, and that might be a little bit easier for your lower back or your hips. For those of you who are new to my practice, welcome. So I give a lot of variations within the practice, and I leave it up to you. If I'm offering something that is new and exciting to you, please take it. However, if I'm offering not offering something that you would really like to take, feel free to take that as well. So I give you a lot of liberties on exploring the practice. So please go ahead and be playful and feel for what is right for your body. Okay, let's sit up tall, palms face up. Fingers come together, we'll draw thumb and index fingers touching. Let the shoulders broaden as you ground evenly through your seat. Let the inhales even out with your exhales. Three arms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer in front of the heart. Pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs. Lifting the heart up toward the sky. Setting your intention for your yoga practice. Devoting your practice to someone or something, or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Mantra for purification. Purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call a response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Sabahya, Bihyandraha, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes, palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side, elongating through the left side of the neck. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release, back to center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Back to center again, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the hand in one direction, ear to one side, roll it back, opposite side, roll the center. Take a few more rounds at your own pace. Chin back to center and pause. Opposite direction. And back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine. Coming off the blocks and extend the legs forward, separating the feet. And supporting to either side and turn your toes toward each other. And roll out. Draw in. Roll out. Draw in. Outer rotation, circling the ankles. Back to center, switch them around. And back to center again, cross your shins. Opposite shin on top. Raise your arms up high, extend. Twist to the right on the exhale. Back up. Exhale, other side. Back up. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Back up to center, other side. Back to center again, legs forward, forward fold. Back up again, swing the legs back behind you. Down dog. Pedaling out the legs. Move the hips around a little bit. Move the legs around a little bit some more. Alright. Take it back to stillness and down dog. Inhale, forward into a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Right knee in toward the nose, around the spine. Kick it up again. Open up the hips, bend the right knee. Extend the right foot back up, step forward. Warrior one. Take the back heel to ground down, arms up high. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Extended side angle, left palm to face down and reach forward. Half bind, left arm up and behind you, let your shoulders snap. Keep the half bind, come up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. In a one breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Extend the left foot back up, square off, stepping the left foot forward. Warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Extended side angle. Half bind, side angle. Keep your shoulders snapping. Keep the half bind, come up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot stepping back, plank. In a one breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up. Right knee in toward the nose. 3 times. Kick it up. Right knee in. Kick it up. Right knee in. Kick it up again. Open up the Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Lengthen out the right leg. Triangle. Extended triangle. Left palm to face down. Reach forward. Half bound triangle. Left hand behind you. Keep it stacking. Keep the half bind. Come up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. 3 times. Kick it up. Left knee in. Kick it up. Left knee in. Kick it up again. Open up the hips. Bend the left knee. Extend the left back up. Square off. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg. Triangle. Extended triangle. Half bound triangle. Keep your shoulders stacking. Keep the half bind. Come up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to the outside of the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes in, twisting. Kick it back up. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it down one more time. Inhale up. Bend the front knee, warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace, broaden your shoulders and look up. Bow forward, devotional. Take it back up. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Lengthen front leg, reach up. Bend front knee, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Exhale. Extended side angle. Left palm to face down, reach forward. Big circles and lengthen and bend the front knee with the front knee. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach your left arm up and back. Then bend the front knee, circle your left hand down and forward. Lengthen, reach up and back. Bend and circle it forward. One more time. Lengthen, reach up and back. Bend and circle it forward into a half bind. Left hand behind you. If you want to stay here, keep it here in a half bind. If you're taking a full bind, let the right shoulder dip further down. Circle your right arm underneath you to catch the other hand. Then lift the upper torso. Lean it back and stack your shoulders, coming to as straight of a line from the crown of the head through the left heel as possible. Release. Take it back up. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Kick your right leg up, three-legged dog. Come forward, three-legged plank, three-legged chaturanga. Release your feet up, dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up, left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee to outside the left arm to touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your right arm. Kick it back up. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. Lengthen front leg, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up, keep the arms up, bend the front knee. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, and take the other thumb on top. Lift up, gaze up, ecstatic warrior. Then bow forward, devotional warrior. Take it all the way back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen front leg, reach up. Bend the front knee, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Right palm to face down to reach forward. So we're taking big circles with right arm and then combining that with lengthening and bending of the front knee. So lengthen front leg, reach your right arm up and back. Bend the front knee, circle the right hand down and forward. Lengthen, reach up and back. Bend and circle it forward. Lengthen, reach up and back. Bend, circle it forward into a half bind. Right hand behind you and staying there to stack. If you're going further, dip the left arm underneath, circle it behind you to catch the other hand. Lift up, lean back, and stack. Begin to release. Inhale, take back up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Kick the left foot up, three-legged dog. Come forward, three-legged plank. Three-legged chaturanga. Release your feet, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step the left foot forward to outside of left hand, right foot forward, outside the right hand. Yogic squat. So your toes are slightly turned out and your feet are pretty wide. Try to keep the heels down if you can. Hands together in prayer. Then pressing your arms to your inner knees and knees back into your arms. Then once you have that resistance, be nice and solidly squatting here. Let the seat drop down and lift the upper back. And now it's a much more active yogic squat. So feel for the stretch in the lower back, opening of the hips. Take the left hand down to the floor and then press your left arm to the inner left leg. Right arm up to extend. Half bind, right hand behind you, let your shoulders stack. Right, if your shoulders are tight, stay here. If you are taking the full bind, wrap the left arm around the left shin with an internal rotation. Catch the right hand back behind you. Stay squatted here with a half bind or full bind, or start to stand up. Take the gaze to the floor. Walk your right foot in towards center, and the right toes point straight forward. Then step the left foot in. Pick up the left foot if you can. This is your standing Madhyasana. You may remain here standing tall or fold forward halfway. Alright, so your torso is about parallel to the floor. If you have even better balance, more hamstring flexibility, take the gaze to look down and bow forward even more. And then finally, if you want to hook the left foot behind the right heel, and draw down and balance here. All right, begin to make your way back up. Step the left foot back down. Turn the right toes back out. Come back to your yogic squat with your mind. Everyone start to break, releasing your hands. Take the hands down to the floor. Lift the seat up, lengthen out the legs, and turn your heels wide. So now your feet are separated about max width, and then just gently sway your hips side to side. Let the hips release a little bit, your lower back. All right, take it back to stillness. Bending at the knees, let the seat drop a little bit, then lift the upper back and lift the back of the head. Through that straighter spine, coming up safely by shifting your weight back. Use the strength of the legs to come up. And as you start to stand up, raise the arms up and take it to a slight back bend. Come back up to vertical. Side bend to the right, left arm overhead, right hand down alongside. Take it back up, side bend to your left, right arm overhead. Take it back to center, hands to the hips. Lift up and lean it back for a back bend. Come back to vertical, bending at the knees to draw forward. Hands to the floor, crow pose. Knees to back the arms, and lift your feet. Staying here and holding, or shift your left leg. Reach your right heel back for one-legged crow. Your one-legged crow can also go to the right side instead of back. And then finally, your one-legged crow could be a twisted crow. Right leg is up with the right knee bent. Stack the hips, open up the hips. Just like in the down dog. Alright, square back to your crow. Walk back, jump back. Chaturanga, dog, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one. Take the left hand to catch your right wrist. Extend up and side bend to your left. Draw back to center, switch hands, extend, side bend to the right. Draw back to center, wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, lift up, gaze up again. Exhale, bow forward, devotional. Maybe go a little bit deeper this time. If you can, maybe even the head touch down. Lift back up to about 45 degrees. Tip forward, toppling tree. Bow forward. Think of a standing split without your hands touching down and your hands bound behind you. Stay on the right leg, start to stand up. Take that toppling tree into warrior four. Left heel is reaching forward, foot is flexed. Think warrior three, but flip upside down. Gaze is slightly ahead of you and up toward the sky. And lean back as far as you can. Take it back up through the warrior three. Step it back to warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Reach your fingertips back, reach your toes back, Shalabhasana, lift. Release, hands alongside the rib cage, tucking your toes, press back up into a plank. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Yogic squat, second side. Right foot forward to outside the right hand, left foot forward, outside the left hand. Toes are turned out, heels a little bit wider. Let the seat draw down. Yogic squat. Once you settle in, arms are pressing to your inner legs back into your arms, let the seat drop and lift the upper back. Lean into your legs with your arms. Release your right hand out to the side and the fingertips are touching down, left arm up. So you're pressing actively your right arm into the inner right leg. Left hand behind your half bind, left shoulder stack. If your shoulders are tight, stay here. If you're going further, take that full bind. And then you're drawing your left shoulder back, looking toward the left side. If you're keeping yogic squat, stay here. If you're beginning to stand into the balance, lift the seat up a little bit. Walk your left foot in towards center. Shift to stand on the left foot and pick up your right. So this is your standing Marichyasana. You may bow forward halfway. You may bow forward even more. And then finally, hooking your right foot behind your left ankle and drawing your seat further down. Start to make your way back up. Step the right foot back down, turn the left toes back out, come back to that fully bound or half bound yogic squat. Release your minds. Come back, hands together in prayer. Hands to the floor for support, lift the seat, turn the heels wide. So now your feet are about back width, just sway it out, side to side. Come back to stillness. Slight bending of the knees. I'll give you a side view this time. Slight bending of the knees. This is drop a little. Lift the head and the upper back, keeping a neutral spine. Then shift the weight back toward the heels. Use the strength of the legs. Come all the way up. And then raising the arms up high. Bend your right elbow. Left hand to the right elbow. Side bending to your left first this time. So it's a right side stretch. Take it back to center, arms up. Switch arms, side bend to the right. Left side stretch. Take it back to center, arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Second crow pose. Knees back, arms. Shift forward. Once you have your crow, any variations you like. For example, one-legged crow with the leg out behind you, one-legged crow with the leg out to the side, or twisted crow. Stack the hips, open up the hips, bend the left knee, just like in a down dog. Take it back to your crow, walk back, jump back. Chaturanga, up, down, dog. Inhale, left heel up. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you. Right hand to catch the left wrist. Extend up and side bend to the right. So side stretch first. Take it back up. Switch hands. Extend, side bend to your left. Back to center, release. Wrap the hands back behind you. Take the other thumb on top. Lift up, gaze up. This is your ecstatic warrior. Then bow forward, devotional warrior. Those of you who went deeper, maybe the crown of the head touch down. Alright, rise back up to about 45 degrees. Tip forward for toppling tree, which is bowing forward a little bit more with your torso, raise your right leg higher. So think standing split with your hands bound behind you. Stay on the left leg, start to stand up. Draw the right knee in, extend the right heel forward. So this is warrior 4, right? I call it warrior 4. It's basically flipping the warrior 3 upside down. Take it back up and through your warrior 3. Step it back to warrior 1. Open it up. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back, plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. This time, reaching back, bend your knees, grab your feet. When you're ready, kick up and left. Bow pose, Dhanurasana. Begin to release. Hands alongside the rib cage, tuck the toes. Press back up into a plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Bend your knees. Walk or jump through to a seated position. Extend the legs forward. Lower arm to your back. Bending at the knees with your hands. Support the back of the neck, elbows up. So you're supporting the back of the neck, not the back of the head, back of the neck. Now once you're laying down, this is your spine, basically in neutral position. When we come up to the lift, I do not want you to lift the head and draw the chin toward the chest, right? That crunches the front of the neck and elongates too much the back of the neck, right? So you round the back of the neck. I want you to stay in neutral position, which means your spine, one straight line. So with your hands supporting the neck, now you can lean the head back more comfortably. And with your hands cradling the back of the neck, you're not using the neck and your shoulders to lift in your core work. You can isolate more your upper core. So that is important, right? Oftentimes when we do core work, we take it to the back of the head and we crunch in. And we overwork the neck in this way, right? But if you did it this way, neutral spine, and you lift from the upper core up, but keep the neck neutral, supported with your hands, then you're not using or overusing the neck and shoulders. It will make a huge difference in your core work. So when we come out of the core work, I want you to really feel for what the neck feels like, the sensation to the neck, okay? All right, so knees drawn in. Hands to the back of the neck, supporting, elbows up. Raise your legs straight up to the sky. Inner thighs are squeezing toward each other. You can flex your feet, you can point your toes, you can yoga your toes, your choice. Just engage your inner thighs. All right, so elbows up, neutral spine. Inhale one breath, exhale, lift from your sternum, your heart center reaching up. So the upper back is coming away from the floor. You want the upper spine, especially around the neck, to be neutral. So try not to draw the chin toward the chest, but instead lean it back to neutral. You're just holding here. Now keeping the upper back away from the floor, inhale one breath, exhale, lift the tail. So you don't have to lift a lot with your lower back, right? Just even 1 millimeter. As long as you're lifting and the lower core is activated, that's all I'm looking for. So by now, your upper core, your lower core should be quite activated and you should feel a lot of sensation. But notice, again, checking with your neck, right? You're not drawing your chin toward the chest. You are keeping it neutral. Still holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the lower back, lower the upper back, head comes back down. Inhale a breath. Exhale, lift again, the upper back away from the floor. Holding here first, just feeling for the upper core. So as you lift the upper back away from the floor, your upper core should be nice and solid. Again, neck is in neutral position. Inhale here again, exhale, lift the tail just a little bit. Holding it here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the lower back, lower the upper back. Bend your knees, step the feet down, release your hands. What does your neck feel like? If you have done that kind of core work in your usual practice and draw your chin toward the chest, your neck and your shoulders would have been really tired at this point, right? So, why work that hard in the neck and the shoulders when you can isolate the work to your upper core and your lower core independently from your neck, right? So, think about that. Every time you do a lot of core work, a lot of crunches, your neck and your shoulders blow out way before you really activate and use your core, right? So, if you de-emphasize the neck and your shoulders, you can isolate the core, upper and lower core, way better, okay? So, press your heels down, lift the seat for a gentle bridge. Alright, start to release, draw the knees in, roll forward, crossing at the shins, walk or jump back, jog, and dog down dog. Inhale, right heel up, step the right foot forward, crescent moon, left knee comes down. For those of you who need extra padding, you can take blankets or your towels for your left knee. Otherwise, if you don't need it, just regular crescent moon on your mat. Lunging forward. Press your hands to the top of the thighs, lean the upper torso back, and carry your belly away from your thighs. Once you have a nice deep back bend without dropping your head back, keep the back of the neck supported. When you're ready, arms up, Venus Mudra, index fingers pointing up, interlacing the other fingers, reach up and deepen to lean back. Remain here or take any variations you like. Rock your hands back behind you. Side bending, one side or the other or both. Binding hand to foot for your mermaids. Mermaid 1, mermaid 2. Foot goes to your elbow crease and maybe taking a bind. If you like other options, today, let's take your Komodo dragon. Alright, so hands go to the inside of the right leg. Draw the left heel back. Dig the right shoulder underneath the right knee. Left forearm comes down. Now notice that you're not lining up the left elbow with the left knee. In fact, your left elbow is way out to the left side. So, maybe off your mat. Then right hand bind to the left foot. Shift the weight into your left arm. Pick up the right leg, balancing on the left knee, and reach it out. Right, so this is your Komodo dragon. The Komodo dragon can have a tail by extending the right leg back. Right, and then finally, if you want to take this into variation of Kunyasana 2, right leg out to the side, shift forward, pick up the left. Maybe you can take the hand to the cheek. That's going to be a little bit rough on my elbows on the floor, so I'm going to take a little bit of padding. Alright, so from the Komodo dragon, right leg out, left hand to left cheek, shift forward, and the left leg goes back. Alright, yes. Arm positioning is very important, right? So, you want to lean to your left and forward, so the left leg can shoot back. Looks like maybe the forearm needs to be on the floor a little bit better. Alright, I like that a little bit better. Alright, so do that instead. Alright, let's start to break. Come back to your crescent moon, hands to either side of the right foot, tuck the back toes, and lengthen over the right leg. So as you stretch into your right hamstrings, you're looking for the length of the back of the right leg. So I'm conducting these classes very much like my regular classes, right? So often as I'm moving around, like things come up in my head and my imagination kind of goes a little bit crazy sometimes, right? Or it could be kind of fun and interesting. So sometimes things come up and I'm successful in forming those shapes, right? Other times, maybe not, because either I don't have the flexibility or the strength, or I haven't worked it out yet, right? So that's the beauty of my lab classes, right? It's kind of like a lab experiment in real time, okay? So I'm doing these videos very much in the same vein as my regular classes. All right, bend the front knees, stepping right to back plank. Inhale on breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up, step the left foot forward, crescent moon, right knee comes down, untucking the back toes. Set up the right leg with or without your blankets or towels, untucking the back toes, hands to top of the thighs. Lunge your hips forward, first getting into the stretch of the quads, then press your hands into your thighs and lean the upper torso back, draw the belly away from the thighs, right? And that'll give you a much more well-rounded back bend. Right? Rather than leaning forward and dumping all the back bend into your lower back, which could be kind of taxing, right? If you press back, that will give you a much more spread out back bend as opposed to all concentrating on your lower back. All right, when you're ready, arms up, Venus Mudra. All right, so go ahead, those of you working with additional variations. Hands come back behind you for the bind. You can side bend to your left. You can side bend to your right. If you went for your mermaids, right hand to right foot, left arm up. It is your mermaid 1, mermaid 2. Hand goes to the inside of the foot. Slip that foot to your elbow crease. Maybe taking a bind here. Alright, those of you working through Komodo Dragon, hands to the inside of the left foot, draw the right heel in. Alright, so then you're digging the left shoulder underneath the left knee, right forearm comes down, way over to the right side, so you're maybe even off the mat. Alright, so your right arm is about 45 degrees. Then pick up the right foot with your left hand, lean over to the left side, and kick your left leg out. This is your Komodo Dragon. Maybe you can free up your left leg to shoot it back and take the tail of the Komodo Dragon. If you're then working with Kundiasana 2, left hand to the floor, left arm out to the side, support with the right arm, shift, and kick back. Right, so that is with the right forearm down. I'm going to try again with the hand to the cheek. I think it's going to be kind of difficult unless I reposition my right arm better. Right, so those of you continue to work as you did on the first side. Right, so maybe if you're going to take the elbow to the floor, right, maybe you can't really draw the right leg back. You just kind of have to hold on here. Because when you draw the right leg back, the weight draws so far back, and you need to counterbalance it, the torso has to lean forward, the head has to lean forward, which then brings your head very close to the floor, right? So maybe that's not such a great support structure. Maybe it's better not to extend the right leg back. And just keep it here instead, floating. Alright, so. Alright, let's start to break. Come out of the Komodo Dragon or any other variations. Frame your left foot with your hands, rotate your right leg back, and take your pyramid and holding it here. Connecting to the lengthiness of the back of the left leg. If your right foot is too far back, walk it in so you're nice and stable. Elongating through the spine, you can keep the upper back lifted and the spine in neutral. Or if you want to fold forward a little more deeply, you can. And so sometimes in this pyramid, I like the feeling of this extended spine and lifting, right? Versus drawing forward. So often when we draw forward, it's so easy for us to just run, right? So you kind of lose the effect of the lengthiness. If you keep that lengthiness and you're able to keep the integrity of that lengthiness and draw forward, that might be a much better stretch, right? Than if you just collapse the round. All right, starting to break. Bend your left knee, ground the back heel. I think we just step it back. Step the left back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pigeon. Switching legs. Left leg up. Draw the left knee in. Land that shin to the floor. Angle out the left knee. Left thigh out to the side. Inch your right knee further back. Also walk your hands back. Elongate through the spine. Pelvis level. Spine vertical. And then when you're ready, take it forward. You can stay in your forearms. You can rest your forehead. Right, so we are holding here. For those of you who have your variations that you like, go ahead and take whatever you want. Or stay in the forward fold in this pigeon, right, in this passive pigeon. You can invert, you can take arm balancing, you can twist, you can back bend. Maybe I want to transition today into a peacock. Turn your hands the other way. Lift up higher. Take the arms to your ribs. Reach your right leg back. Bend your right knee. And then lift. Right, so the beauty of vinyasa is that we are limited only by our imagination, right? So Anna Forrest wrote that on an autograph for me one time. I think it's beautiful, right? So I think the discipline has to be there where your skill level is rich enough so that you understand biomechanically, organically, how your body can move from pose to pose, right? How does it transition? Does the foundation help to support the structure? If then, are you strong enough, are you flexible enough to hold the poses, right? And within those means, how do you transition from place to place, pose to pose, right? So if you're able to do it kind of smoothly, right, then there are no rules, right? Look at all the amazing sequencing that people put out there, right? 98% of that stuff didn't exist even 30 years ago, right? Why? Because people have this amazing creativity. And so they treat the yoga asanas and the sequencing almost like a dance, right? It's choreography. And so I think if you're creative enough to kind of make things up as you go along, why not, right? So someone at some point made up the Surya Namaskar, right? So that was a string of different poses all linked together. What's the difference? There is no difference, right? So I just caution to say that you're mindful about how the movement is connected and that they should be organic and they should support each other from pose to pose. Okay? All right, let's start to make our way back, down dog. Walk it out, side to side. Inhale, right leg up. Draw the right knee in, land the shin to the floor. Elongate through the spine, and make your way forward. All right, so that whole thing, it's not only for yoga teachers, right? So some of us who are not yoga teachers but are seasoned yoga practitioners may just kind of take our practice on the road and not have to always refer back to a video or going to a class, right? We are aware enough of the practice to be able to kind of just wing it, right? And do something that we know. For example, the Surya Namaskar A and B. That is something that's already a sequence out there that we can all just kind of memorize and follow, right? If you're on the road, do 10 rounds of that, and that is a full practice if you think about it, right? It's arms, legs, up, down, back bending, forward bending, twisting, all of that is on there, right? And so it could be a very useful way of just connecting to a flow. Or those of us who are a little bit more aware, you can kind of make poses up as you go along and make up sequences, right? So make sure if you're taking variations, take your variations. So just make sure what you do to one side, you do equally to the other. So for those of us who are actually teachers, right? So if you're newer to the teaching practice, I understand, right? You don't quite have the confidence or the skill level yet to kind of like make things up on the fly. But I guarantee you, for those of you who have the capacity, you will start to kind of think of things, right? And then kind of make up your own sequences. You're not going to rely always on the same few sequences that you were armed with when you went to your teacher training, right? So as you start to kind of get out there, you start to teach a lot more. Then you start to develop a voice and develop a style, right? And so this is where all these things come in from. Right? So we're going to move accordingly of what's appropriate for our bodies, what's appropriate for the students' bodies, right? And so sometimes we are a little more advanced and we work on much more complex sequencing. Others of us are just going to keep it simple. And both are valid, right? It is what your teaching style is. Alright, so I think we've taken both sides evenly at this point. Making your way back, tuck the back toes, and press it back to a down dog, walking it out side to side. Alright, start to walk your feet forward toward your hands. Take the seat down, and extend the legs forward. Keep the left leg extended, sole of the right foot in the left leg. This is your Janu Shirshasana. I'll give you a front view. Left leg extended, sole of the right foot in the left leg. Engage and support with your left leg by flexing your foot and grounding the back of the left leg to the floor. Also think about this outer right leg pressing down, right? So if you don't have a lot of hip rotation, you might be slightly elevated. So for those of you who need a little bit of cushioning or a little bit of padding, this will give you some support, right? And this will give you the ability to press your outer right leg down. Otherwise, you can just take in free space, right arm up and fold. Grabbing the inner left leg, inner left foot, re-lengthening the spine, try to keep a neutral spine, and drawing forward from here with a straightened spine. If you don't need your left hand for support to the floor, you can grab the other side of the foot. And incrementally, as you breathe into the pose, allow the muscles to release and go deeper. Release, take it back up, counter twist to the right. Square back to center, switch legs. Right leg forward, sole the left foot, inner right thigh. Ground the back of the right leg by flexing your right foot. Try to keep the outer left leg to the floor as well. Right hand down, left arm up. Inhale, elongate. Slightly rotate to the right on the exhale as you draw forward. Grab the inside of the foot. Re-lengthen the spine on the inhale. Keep a neutral spine. Exhale, deep in the fold. Once you get to your first kind of first limit, then if you can balance without the right hand touching down and grab the inside, the outside of the right foot, connecting, re-lengthening, and this time go a little bit deeper. So using both hands, gently pulling against your right foot to give you resistance so that you can lean forward more actively. Take it back up, keep the legs as they are, exhale, twist your left. Take it back to center, extend both legs forward, arms out to either side. Supporting with hands, sliding the hands out to lower the upper back to the floor. Once you're all the way down, hug the left knee in, keep the left leg out to the side, and twist to the right. Rolling to the outer right leg, outer right hip, reclining, twisting. Back to center. Switch legs, switch arms, twist to the other side. Back to center again. Hug both knees in. And then step the feet to the floor, sliding the legs forward. Shavasana, final relaxation. Feet are separated, toes turned out. Arms alongside the body, palms face up, and let everything go. Begin to draw the breath back in and start to move the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. Rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-leg position. Even seat. Lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale from. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in practice. Come up. Namaste. Thank you so much again for your time this morning. Thank you for your practice and sharing it with me. So again, please visit my website, simhayoga.com. All the information is on there. So that's basically the best place to find my schedule and my Venmo information. Also, if there are any updates, any changes, how I am changing the way I'm filming and putting it out there, it is all on my website. That is the best place to go for any information. So again, simhayoga.com. I hope to see you again. Thank you for your time. And please share, let your friends know that the classes are happening, and so that we can share this practice together. All right, have a good one. Thank you. Be safe.